Now let's quickly resolve the fraction into partial fractions, right? So what do we do? Let us check the denominator. Let's check. We have x plus 1 times x plus 2. We are going to expand it. That will be x times x is x squared. X times plus 2 is plus 2x. Plus 1 times x is plus x. Plus 1 times plus 2 is plus 2. Which will give us x squared plus 3x plus 2. Right? So if we compare what we have here, the denominator and the numerator, what do we observe? That they have the same degree. This is power 2, this is power 2, making the fraction an improper fraction. An improper fraction. So a fraction where the degree of the numerator and denominator are the same thing, or the one up is bigger than the one down, then you have an improper fraction. So we are going to have a proper fraction from here. So what do? We apply long division to have a proper fraction. We apply long division. That will be 2. Let me bring it down a bit so we can have space for the quotient. We are going to have 2x squared plus 3x plus 10, and here will be x squared plus 3x plus 2. So what do we do? How do we divide? Use the first term you have here, right? Divide it by what you have here. So if we do 2x squared over x squared, we have just 2. So we have 2. 2 is just a number. Let's put it under an ordinary number that we have here in the dividend. So any number you have, you must multiply all you have here. So 2 times x squared is 2x squared. 2 times plus 3x is plus 6x. 2 times plus 2 is plus 4. We must subtract, right? So this one here minus this one here. 2x squared minus 2x squared is gone. 3x minus 6x is minus 3x, right? 10 minus 4 is what? 6, which we call plus 6. So now remember, if you have something like 11 divided by 2, it's going to give us 5 remainder 1, which we can call 5 plus 1, right? So we're going to apply it here too. So what we have here divided by this gave us 2 remainder this, which we can call 2 plus minus 3x plus 6, right? All over what? The denominator we have here, x squared plus 3x plus 2. Just like you have 5 plus 1 over 2, which can give us 5.5. So the full answer here is 5 remainder 1 out of 2. Right? Remainder 1 out of 2, which is 5 plus 1 over 2. So the same thing here. This divided by this will give us 2 remainder this out of this. So let's work with this fraction now. This fraction now is a proper fraction. You can see the degree here is 1, y here it is 2. So we now have a proper fraction, right? We can now call the given fraction, this one, 2x squared plus 3x plus 10 all over. Let me change it to, okay, let me still leave it there, x plus 1 times x plus 2. We can now call it 2 plus minus 3x plus 6 all over what you have here. Right, so let me just call it this one, x plus 1, x plus 2. So from here, we now have a proper fraction. So we can now resolve into partial fractions. We are going to leave the 2 and play with the proper fraction we have here. So what we have here, let's leave the 2 minus 3x plus 6 all over x plus 1 x plus 2. So it's going to be equal to a, let's do it, a over x plus 1 plus b over x plus 2, right? So that's what we have. So what do we do next? You're going to have minus 3x plus 6 all over x plus 1 times x plus 2 is equal to the LCM of x plus 1 and x plus 2 is x plus 1 times x plus 2. So what we have here divided by x plus 1 will give us x plus 2 times a, that is a x plus 2, plus what we have here divided by x plus 2 give us x plus 1 times b, which is b x plus 1. So if we look at them very well, they have equal denominator. So we can conclude that minus 3x plus 6 is equal to a x plus 2 plus b x plus 1. So from here we can find the value of a and the value of b. Let's find the value of a. How do we find the value of a? Let's make b, everything here to be 0. Once we put x as minus 1, we're going to have minus 1 plus 1, that will be 0. 0 times b, everything will be 0. We can find a. So let x be minus 1. So from here, minus 3 times minus 1 plus 6 is equal to a. What's x now? Minus 1, so plus 2. Minus 1 plus 2. This is just saying plus b minus 1 plus 1. Everything here is 0, right? So what do we have? In multiply, you have 3 plus 6 being equal to this is 2 minus 1, which is 1. 1 times a is a. This has turned to 0. It's just like saying plus 0. So 9 is equal to a, implying that a is 9. So we found the value of a. We can proceed to find the value of b, minus 3x plus 6, right? So let's use it to find b, which means we make everything around a to become 0. This will become 0. And how do we make here become 0? Let's make this one to become 0 by calling x minus 2. So we have minus 2 plus 2 is 0. Everything will be 0. So let x be minus 2. So we have minus 3 times minus 2 plus 6 will be equal to a will be here. What do we have here? Minus 2 plus 2 plus b minus 2 plus 1. Minus 2 plus 1. So if we play very well, what are we going to have as the value of b? So here will be minus 3 times minus 2 is 6. 6 plus 6 is what we have here at the left. Then right we have this is 0 plus minus 2 plus 1. It's like saying 1 minus 2, which is minus 1. So minus 1b. Simply say minus b. So this is 0 minus b. 12 is minus b. Right? Good. So like say minus b is 12. Therefore b will be minus 12. So if minus b is 12, the value of b should be minus 12. Like dividing both sides by minus 1. So we have the value of A and the value of B now. So we can play with the fraction. So remember that this original one, which is 2x squared plus 3x plus 10 over x plus 1 times x plus 2 gave us what? 2 plus minus 3x plus 6, right? All over x plus 1 times x plus 2. So that will be equal to 2 plus, we called it a over x plus 1 and b over x plus 2, right? And the a is 9 and b is minus 12. Finally, what we have here is equal to 2 plus 9 over x plus 1 minus 12 over x plus 2, and that's the final answer. So we can put this original equation fraction here: 2x squared plus 3x plus 10 over x plus 1 times x plus 2, and that's the final answer. Thank you.